Have you ever worked 12 hours a day and still ended the month with a negative bank balance? That was the reality for Sebastian, a 47-year-old supermarket supervisor in Florida. Sebastian had worked at the same supermarket for almost 18 years, and every morning his alarm rang at 5 a.m. By 6:30, he was already walking through the automatic doors of the store, stocking shelves, managing employees, handling angry customers. By the time his shift ended, he had already worked 10 hours, sometimes 12 hours. His wife, Victoria, 43, worked as a manager at Burger King, and her job wasn't easy either. Her shifts were long, stressful, and unpredictable. Late nights, weekend shifts, constant pressure. Between them, they worked nearly 70 hours every week, and yet they were still broke. One evening, Sebastian came home exhausted. Victoria was sitting at the kitchen table with a stack of bills: electric bill, credit card bill, car payment, groceries. Victoria looked up slowly. "Sebastian, we're negative again." Sebastian dropped his keys on the counter. "What do you mean, negative?" Victoria turned the laptop toward him. Their bank balance read, negative $43.18. Sebastian stared at the screen. For a moment, he didn't say anything. After 18 years of working, this was all they had left. "We both work full-time jobs," he finally said quietly. "How is this even possible?" Victoria's voice cracked. "We're living paycheck to paycheck." That sentence hit Sebastian like a punch. They weren't lazy. In fact, they worked harder than most people they knew. But the truth was simple. Their money disappeared every month. Rent, gas, groceries, insurance, credit card interest. It felt like they were running on a treadmill that never stopped. Work harder, earn money, bills take it all, repeat. Sebastian began asking himself a painful question. Am I going to work like this for the next 20 years? One Friday night, things exploded. Victoria had just come home from a brutal shift. She threw her bag on the couch. "I can't do this anymore." Sebastian frowned. "Do what?" "This life," she said. "We work nonstop, and we're still broke." Sebastian felt anger rising. "What do you want me to do? Quit my job?" "That's not what I said." Their voices grew louder. Neighbors could probably hear them. Years of financial stress and frustration came pouring out. Then, suddenly, Victoria said something that changed everything. She looked at Sebastian and said quietly, "Sebastian, I realized something today." Sebastian was exhausted after his long shift. "What happened?" Victoria turned her laptop toward him. "I was watching a video about people living paycheck to paycheck." Sebastian sighed. "That sounds exactly like us." Victoria nodded. "Yes, and the solution was actually very simple." Sebastian leaned forward. "What did they do?" "They created one small extra income stream." Sebastian frowned. "Like a second job?" Victoria shook her head. "No, something easier." She opened another page on the laptop. "They buy things for cheap at garage sales or thrift stores." Sebastian looked confused. "Like used stuff?" Victoria smiled. "Yes. Many people sell things cheaply because they just want to clean their house." She clicked another tab. "And then they sell those same items online on websites like eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or Craigslist." Sebastian leaned closer to the screen. "You're telling me people actually buy used stuff online?" Victoria laughed. "Of course they do. People buy used coffee machines, blenders, headphones, tools, and even old video games." Sebastian thought for a moment. "So, let me understand this. We buy something cheap at a garage sale. and then sell it online for more? Victoria nodded. Yes. Sebastian raised an eyebrow. That sounds too simple. Victoria smiled. Simple is exactly what we need right now. The next Saturday morning, Sebastian decided to try it. He drove to a garage sale near Orlando. On one table, he saw a coffee machine. Price, $10. Sebastian quickly checked the same model on eBay. People were selling it for $55 to $60. He bought it. Victoria helped him list it on Facebook Marketplace that evening. For 2 days, nothing happened. Sebastian started thinking maybe it wouldn't work. Then, on the third day, someone messaged them. Is this still available? They sold it for $50. After fees and gas, Sebastian made about $30 profit. He looked at Victoria and smiled. Wait, this actually works. Victoria smiled back. Yes, and all we needed was one small idea. A few months later, something surprising happened. Sebastian opened his bank account. For the first time in years, the balance was positive before payday. He looked at Victoria and said, Do you realize what just happened? Victoria smiled. We're not drowning anymore. That small side income slowly became $300 to $400 extra every month. They used every dollar to pay off debt. Slowly, the stress began to disappear. Later, Sebastian told a coworker something he wished he had understood years earlier. You don't need 10 complicated plans to fix your money. You just need one simple system that works. One extra income stream, one simple habit, one step at a time. That's how people stop living paycheck to paycheck. If you're working 10 to 12 hours a day and still feel broke, remember this. Your paycheck is not your only source of income. Sometimes, one small extra income stream can change everything. If you want more real stories about escaping financial stress and building extra income, please subscribe or follow, because the next story might be the one that changes your life.